Hi, I'm Duncan Carmichael. This is ANET from SkinCeuticals, and ANET's going to be talking to us today about CE Ferulic and Floritin,
Yeah,
and what it does to the skin as an antioxidant to protect the skin. Is that right?
correct.
Great, thank you.
SkinCeuticals is known as the antioxidant authority, and the reason for that is because Sheldon Connell was the first scientist to look at antioxidants, how they get into the skin, not just work on top of the skin, but actually work inside the skin. We're looking at the science, we're looking at the research, and also comparing it to what else is available in the market. I don't know who these competitors are. It's just to show the different vitamin C serums that are available and how we compare to them. So this is what this experiment is going to be about. So the water is indicating how the products are absorbed either into the skin or just sitting on top of the skin. So we've got the ones we have here is CE Ferulic. Then I have competitor 1 and then competitor 2.
Okay, so both vitamin C serums from other companies. Yeah.
So when we are dropping the products into the water, I want you to notice how, when we're dropping it into the water, how it either is absorbed completely or how it still stays visible. So that indicates how the product either goes in or just sits on top of the skin and where it works. So we go 1-2 drops of CE Ferulic. This is competitor 1. 2 drops.
So the point about this experiment is that not all vitamin C serums are equal.
Exactly, yeah.
And some of them can be stronger L-ascorbic acid vitamin C, some of them they can also be more stabilized. They can also have other things that help them as antioxidants.
Correct. Because as we know, vitamin C has got a lot of different derivatives. So it's not just vitamin C. I mean, a lot of the times you hear something contains vitamin C and we think, okay, wonderful, it's going to do a specific job. But what Sheldon Connell has found is that L-ascorbic acid is the only vitamin C, the purest form of vitamin C that the skin can actually use. So, and that's also what we look at with this. So, Jocelyn, you can come and swirl my beakers for me if you don't mind. Yeah, please swirl them. You can have a look.
Okay, so what I'm seeing there is clear fluid.
Yeah. So then we're looking at the competitor 1.
So there's a bit of a colour in that.
Correct.
So what would that mean?
That would mean that it's not completely absorbed.
Okay, so it's not water soluble, it's not dissolving in water.
Yes.
Bit of a colour, but...
Yeah, and you also see, if you look at the top, you'll see little droplets on the top as well.
And what would that mean?
It's also not...
Okay, I see, yes.
Yes,
So hold
I see
still.
that.
So little droplets on the top. So
I see that.
it really isn't water soluble, that looks like it's fat soluble.
Yeah.
So it'd be like a vitamin C ester.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's a good thing I don't know what's in them.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is step 1. But as we know, the skin is exposed to external aggressors as well, which form oxidative damage in the skin, which form free radicals. So how we want to illustrate that is by making use of iodine. Okay, so this is indication of external aggressors and how the antioxidants either protect or don't protect against it.
So that would be like a free radical.
Correct.
And the antioxidant or the vitamin C should protect against that.
Yes.
Okay.
So we're putting 10 drops.
So that could be the equivalent of sunburn.
4, 5, 6, let's just get that. 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. So put 10 in the first 2. Now 10 in this one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So Justin, if you would come and do the honours, please. So first the CE Ferulic.
So the colour's completely gone away.
So that indicates how the antioxidant combats and limits the free radical damage. So that is that indication, second one. So some protection, but not 100% like
There's still a yellow hue.
Correct. And then that one had no change whatsoever.
Okay.
Now I want to show how CE Ferulic can help work against and combat existing free radical damage, even though patients are using home care with vitamin C in it, for example. So we're taking CE Ferulic, and I'm just putting 1, 2, 1, 2.
Okay, so into the two competitor products.
Yeah.
The lightning.
Wow. Makes a huge lightning.
That's amazing.
So this indicates the strength of the SkinCeuticals antioxidants. Looking at when you've got existing damage in the skin, it's never too late to start using an antioxidant, a properly formulated antioxidant proven to get into the skin. So this is what this experiment is about.
So then the CE Ferulic, which we do like, and we do like Sheldon Pennell, so that's the one at the end. That will get into the skin properly. It'll prevent sun damage, which is our most common form of skin damage, free radical skin damage. And then if there is already sunburn in the skin, as you showed in the last experiment, it will help with treating that quickly.
To
and
help
removing
reduce
the free
damage.
radicals.
So studies that have been done on the antioxidants, specifically with Floritin, is they expose the skin to minimal erythema doses. So it was 1 minimal erythema dose up to 6.
Erythema meaning red skin.
Meaning redness, So what they then found is they had a control, and they had different competitors, and Floritin was one of the products being tested specifically in that clinical trial. What they then found, there was a 97% reduction in sunburn cells with 3 times minimal erythema dose on the skin when specifically applying Floritin, CF. So reducing the sunburn cells. MMPs, MMP1 for example, when treating the skin with CE Ferulic, there was a 62% upregulation of MMP1 in the skin over a period of 12 weeks. Matrix metalloproteinases. So what they do, it's a natural occurring enzyme in the skin to help break down collagen that has been damaged or that's old that needs to be replaced. So what happens is when you have overstimulation or overexposure, the skin starts producing more MMPs. So it goes into overproduction. So it doesn't just look at your existing damaged collagen, which it is meant to break down, but it also starts attacking your healthy collagen as well. So
we want the skin to build up and strengthen. So we don't want too many MMPs around because they tend to break the skin down, then we get wrinkly, saggy skin.
Correct.
And so vitamin C Ferulic helps with that process.
Yes, exactly. So that's specific antioxidant. Then the other studies that were done were also looking at P53. So reducing P53 in the skin. P53, as we know, is a protein found in the skin when there is damage. So it's indication of damage. So the study showed that by reducing that specific protein, we're proving that it gets into the skin. And again, also thymine dimers or DNA damage also was reduced. So those are the different biomarkers that SkinCeuticals look at when we test the product to make sure that it gets into the skin and it actually is performing and doing what it's supposed to do.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.
Thank you.